Hello, I'm going to do my topic on food safety in the child care setting. My name is Erin Hinton, and this is for ECCE 105 with Dr. Marilyn Thomas. Food safety with toddlers is a topic that's near and dear to my heart. I have taught for many years in the preschool setting, and that is always one of the times of the day when I'm most vigilant about safety practices because there's such a large chance that any type of accident can happen when you are working with food and little ones. There's two main sections that I'm going to talk about. That would be what the parent's role is in food safety and what the teacher's roles are in food safety. I want to start out with the parents. Most importantly, it is for the parents to abide by the classroom's allergen list. And so that's where teachers come into play as well. You need to make sure that your families have been given access to any allergens in the immediate classroom or also in the school. Some allergens are airborne, and so you just can't have those. Number one is peanuts. So you want to make sure that your parents are cognizant of what should or should not be in their child's lunch. And some of the major hazardous foods at this age group would be like popcorn, hot dogs, whole grapes, raw carrots. With grapes, if a parent does send them in the lunch, teachers, you can just make sure to cut those whole grapes, and you want to make sure you cut them lengthwise along the long part and not half them. If they are cut lengthwise, it makes them skinnier, so it's easier to slide down the toddler's throat. And then I would advise just sending a note home asking the parent to please make sure to cut their grapes in the future. Also, you want to make sure that the food is sent in an appropriate food container. So if they have cold foods, you want to make sure that it has been packed in an ice pack. If the classroom has access to a refrigerator, it's even better. And if it's hot food, it needs to have been sent in a thermal container. So those areas that correlate to teacher's responsibility, once the parent has sent that food in, it's our job to facilitate the safety in the eating. So we want to make sure that all teachers, first of all, are aware of the allergens in the class, which means keeping it posted, readily available for any floaters or substitute teachers maybe that are coming in to help you. And then you want to make sure that all teachers wear gloves and have clean washed hands at all times when they are preparing or setting out the food. You want to make sure that teachers are paying attention instead of just opening up the lunch boxes and just setting the food out. You want to make sure that they are looking at what types of foods are in there. So just being mindful of that, making sure that the area where the children are eating has been sanitized well. If there are any children that have specific allergies, let's say we had a child once who was allergic to strawberries. So we just made sure they had their own seat that they always sat at, and we were able to keep that a more contained area. And also along those lines, you want to make sure that you always have teachers that are supervising anytime a child is eating. And so that means sitting in close proximity to those lunch or snack tables and visibly watching the children as they're eating for any signs of discomfort. You want to make sure that you always have milk or water at the table, and just making sure that these kids are eating safely and that you're taking care of them. That is it for tonight. Thank you so much. Stay safe.